So we are now looking at the Fawley Challenge Cup for junior boys quadruple sculls. Two crews, basically from the same club. Star and Arrow Club on the Berkshire station, their B crew, all from Leander. And Leander Club, their top junior crew, are on the island side. And Mark, being, as he's from Leander Club, will know a lot about this programme there, and we'll get some interesting details, I'm sure, as they progress off the start.
Yeah, you've got James Loveday, is the in charge of the junior crews at Leander at the moment. Obviously, he's got his top crew here, racing his development crew. So it'd be really interesting, you know, as his perspective of trying to look after these two crews coming into today's racing.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do as a coach where you've got two boys and you know, that they know that you're going head to head? I guess that, you know, there's only so much. I think the three-man in the Star and Arrow boat, that's the yellow boat at the top of your picture, Joe Willis, he's only 15 years of age, Mark. So, I mean, really, he can't expect to compete against this top Leander quad legitimately. No,
and there's a reason that you kind of have Star and Arrow, the development side of it, and then the top quad from Leander, you know, which is hopefully going to go on and compete on Sunday. That's the plan of what they're kind of setting out to do. But experience for a 15-year-old, getting to race down the track, puts him in a really good position for the next kind of couple of coming years when he's going to be racing this particular event. So we're watching this as a recorded shot. Here we go live, and you can see that Leander Club have stretched out the lead of their crewmates, but the margin is still reasonably tight, I think, for a race of this size. Miles Devereux just had a look around there, the 16-year-old, to see if it was still possible. He's looking around to check the booms now. But Mark, Leander haven't yet won the Fawley Cup. They've had a sculling programme for a number of years. You know, schools like Clare's Court, Windsor Boys have done that. Why haven't Leander managed to have a quad to win this event yet? They haven't won it as a full Leander quad, but they have had a success in the past when my dad was there coaching the junior crews, and they won with when it was composites, where before it changed to just being from one club. But you know, they've gone through a few tough years. But you know, James Loveday I was kind of his line manager when I was at London Youth Rowing, and I saw the potential of this guy, and he's got so much potential. And for him to kind of move up to Leander, working under my brother Ross, Mark Banks and Matt Beachy, learning from them, you know, I think you're going to see some great things coming from the juniors at Leander over the next couple of years, and this is the starting point of it. So Leander still sort of, what are they doing, sort of UT2 threshold work? I mean, they haven't really dropped it down so much. No, well, I gather James would have had a set plan that he wants the guys to do. You know, it's really difficult when you're racing your own kind of club companions or friends, sitting on the start line, and you know your kind of pecking order, and you know you've got development kind of coaches working with these guys as well. So, you know, it's all about experience for this crew. Well, the A crew, there's obviously a lot of pressure on them to make sure they get over the course in one piece, don't make any mistakes, and then put themselves in a really good position for tomorrow's race. Just a shot of Ben Speeton in the stroke seat, the 15-year-old Joe Willis behind him in Star and Arrow boat, B boat, Hadley Butcher, and then Miles Devereux in the bow seat we've spoken about already. If we give a name check, I think, to the Leander quad, they're seeded in this competition. They will progress further. That's Rob Crowther just moving away from us in the stroke seat. Matt Peters, Cameron Forsyth, and in the bow, well, you can see his back there, Tom Ballinger. Tom Ballinger was part of the crew that took a silver in the Schools Head race recently and at the National Schools. So I'm guessing, although I don't know, that was behind Windsor Boys School, but I'm sure people on social media can correct me if that's not an accurate. And the boat flowing through the water there, it's not moving dead straight, is it? There's sort of, you would expect it to arrow, but there's little side to side, little jinks, Mark. Yeah, I get where it's kind of the afternoon session where there's kind of a bit of wash, you know, a bit of uncertainty, and that's the uniqueness of racing at Henley. It's not going to be completely calm out there. But obviously, you know, as you progress through the regatta, they're going to be working on technical things as they go through. You don't want to be the finisher article on the first day, and there'll be things, they'll be looking at this, working on what they can put together over the next few days to make sure those sort of things don't happen. So I'm looking to see if I can see a steering foot on the bowman there, but I don't think I can on Tom Ballinger. Probably might be steered from
Rob Crowther, but a few little kinks there in the steering which you can iron out, and a few little seconds there to gain. So Leander Club, their top crew, their juniors, take this heat at the Fawley Challenge Cup from Star and Arrow Club, the Leander Club development scullers. In effect, sculled a great race, competitive for them, and no doubt we'll be seeing more of them in the future, but no stopping the Leander Club 8 crew.